This is our Europa 1500 VS milling machine. It's got the variable speed head, it's got a 49-inch table, 2-axis DRO system, and it's had a full strip down service, this machine. So lovely and smooth on the X. All been serviced, almost no backlash at all there, it's really nice. 2 brand new safety handles there, either end, one either end. Same with the Y. Almost no backlash at all, really nice. Beds are in absolutely excellent condition. Same with the knee, all been serviced. It's all super smooth. Really nice. Okay, all the locks are all working, so the X, the Y, and the knee locks actually act on the gib strip at the back, so they're at the back on this particular machine. Okay, so powering up on the X axis, it's variable speed. It's got rapid override, and it's got a limit switch in the middle there, so you can adjust these stops to wherever you need them to be, wherever the job happens to be. So that's running really nicely. Rapid override again. Okay, so moving on to the variable speed head. For this one to fire up, you press the button down here. So that's forward. And all the way up to the top. That's 2,800. Back down to 1,200. And then back down to the bottom, which is 600. Really quiet, really smooth. Okay, so in reverse now. Just as quiet in reverse. There's 1,000. There's 2,000. And there's 2,800. Okay. I'll stop that and just hit the brake just to show you the brake does work. Okay. Swapping now from high to low range. So you push this handle in, turn it around, and make sure it's locked in before you fire up again. Forward. Excuse me. So we're at 175 in low range. That's 330 in low. And then back down to 70 in low. I'll do reverse now. There we go, just as quiet reverse. And that's at 130. And all the way up to 330, just the highest in low. The highest before it goes into the red. Obviously you don't want to go into the red. Okay, so back to high range now. Before we do that, we'll go to neutral, and the spindle will freewheel in the neutral position for clocking up any PCDs or whatever. Okay, fire it up and lock it in to the high range before you fire up. Okay, there we go. And we're running again now in 1400 RPM. We're going to engage the quill. And you see now this, you might not be able to see it on the video, but this is now spinning. Means we engage the quill. There we go, feeding down on the quill. So for every spindle speed, we've got 3 different feeds. So that one's the highest, that's the slowest. That's the medium feed rate there. It's a bit of a two-handed operation, these handles. Get the gears to go in. So the handle's still feeding down, hopefully you can see that on the video. There we go. Knocks out itself as it should. And reverse now by pulling this little feed reverse knob out. We engage again and we feed back up. Just a note, it won't engage. If that's all the way down or it's all the way up, it won't engage. Just needs to come off so the whole assembly can lift. So if you're having trouble, just make sure you do just pull it off the stop. Okay, so feeding great. Okay, we've also got a quill lock here, so we go up to it all the way to the top, put the quill lock on, and it locks the quill nicely. It's a shorter nut here, and that's so that you can put this handle up and make sure the quill doesn't lock when you don't want it to. Okay, so nice little machine. Please come down and see it for yourself in real life. Thanks for watching again. Press subscribe.